On the path forward to reopening schools, today the CDC releases new guidelines. Now that includes 5 key mitigation strategies to safely return to in-person learning. They are the universal and correct way of wearing masks, physical distancing, washing hands, cleaning facilities, and improving ventilation. Also doing contact tracing, isolating, and also quarantining when necessary.
With Governor Hogan calling for a return of in-person learning by March 1st, school districts across our area are preparing to welcome students back to the classroom. In Carroll County, students have already moved to hybrid learning, and now school leaders voted to expand in-person learning to 4 days a week by the end of March. As Joseph Ojo shows us, there is growing pushback by some who are against reopening schools so quickly.
Almost a week after Carroll County Public Schools decided to return students to the classroom in January, over 100 employees were reported to be in quarantine after a possible exposure to COVID-19.
Our children need to be back in the schools full time.
However, despite the scare and with pleas from parents, school leaders voted to allow students up to 4 days of in-person instruction.
I think if you start talking about bringing the full student body back, that's going to get problematic because I just don't know how you're going to fit the students in the classroom and at least keep some reasonable amount of social distancing.
While the health officer in the county is questioning the move, Maryland State Department of Education tells Fox 45 Carroll County Public Schools reopened successfully for hybrid learning in January, and MSD supports their efforts to return more students to in-person instruction.
Going down to less than 3 feet I would find that to be unacceptable.
According to the CDC guidelines, schools can safely return students to the classroom full-time as long as there is a universal and correct use of masks and physical distancing of at least 6 feet. Despite what the CDC says, in Howard County, some teachers aren't as ambitious to return.
My anxiety is through the roof, and I don't know if I can get some people vaccinated.
Colleen Morris with the Howard County Education Association says some teachers feel disposable, and until teachers receive both doses of the vaccine, they would like to see school reopening dates to be pushed back.
Staff are finished sacrificing everything for an employer who has no respect for their lives or their work.
And the Carroll County School Board will be meeting later this month to finalize bringing students back for up to 4 days a week. For a list of the CDC's guidelines on how to safely reopen schools, head over to our website, foxbaltimore.com. Joseph Ojo, Fox 45 News.